risk. I'm Billy Ray Cyrus, and I drive for COPD. Looks like people are starting to get the message. Anyone age 35 and older who has smoked as little as 100 cigarettes could be at risk. Visit driveforcopd.com today and talk to your doctor.
Hello, Jane Harrowitz Community Calendar. The Creative Arts Guild's Low Country Bowl is Saturday, June 9th from 6 until 9 at the Guild. Participants in the cooking contest should contact the Guild for information and registration. For attendees, besides the delicious Low Country Bowl, there'll be yard games, live beach music, and lots of fun on the Spiegel Pavilion. And the Downtown Summer Music Series continues every Friday night at 7:30 at the Burr Park downtown. Free admission, the Dalton Chamber Choir presents songs of love, songs of praise, Friday, June the 1st at the Creative Arts Guild at 7:30. It's a musical treat for the whole family. And Wickville Marine Historical Society continues its music concert June 9th at the Chatsworth Depot, featuring popular gospel groups at the Chatsworth Depot, starting at 5:30. And admission's free. It's open to the public, and community calendar is brought to you by Callback Chevrolet, GMC and Buick Exit West on 575 at Barrett Parkway.
The Geico legal team would be cool with that, because, quote, laser eyes are pretty sweet. Pew, pew, pew. End quote. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Independent in thought and punk rock in life. It's the Jack Benson Show.
We're 500 days into the old Trumpapalooza presidency. He's doing what he does. Pelosi and everybody's angry. And, you know, it got me thinking, and listen to this. This is a perfect example of just the ridiculousness of Nancy Pelosi and the left. And I'm going to point something out, and I want everybody to take a listen, whether you're right or left. But let's hear her bizarre, weird, I couldn't even tell you what this is about.
Bonus that corporate America receives versus the crumbs that they are giving to workers to kind of put the shoes on is so pathetic. This is like giving you a bowl of doggy dew, put a cherry on top, and call it a chocolate sundae.
I can't say that I've ever had one of those, but apparently Nancy would know what those are like, so I'll just leave that one to her.
Well, she also has
what a statement. So, again, I don't even know what that's about. I have no idea, you know, the whole doggy doo-doo thing. And she is hoping to become the Speaker of the House again, and she wants to immediately repeal the tax breaks, which I think would be foolish. But we'll see what happens. I think there were some things you can do in there that maybe, because I wasn't happy with the way a lot of this stuff went through, but that's for another day. But I'm here to talk about the fact that Trump loves to fight. All right, do you guys get that? Trump, he loves a good fight. He loves to argue. He loves the fighting, and he loves the pushback. And the more that you tell somebody like Trump, you can't do something, the more that you get in Trump's face and you go after him, the harder he pushes back on you. And the Democrats haven't realized that yet. They've spent the last 24 months fighting Trump, and the last 500 days of him being president, doing everything he can to destroy him, which only serves him in a way that they allow him to live rent-free in their brains. That's all it's about is Trump. And some of that's because I look at the Democrats, right now I think they're pretty bankrupt for ideas. Right? If the economy stays steady, Trump goes over and he gets some sort of deal that is good with North Korea. And at the end of this month, Kennedy retires from the Supreme Court, and he has a chance to put a second person on there. You've got a lot right there being done. So when 2018 midterms roll around, which is a few months away, what are your ideas? Because the ideas I hear from the left is, I don't like Trump. That's not an idea. Like, that's a statement. That's not an idea. Well, Trump's disgusting. Again, a statement, not an idea. He's vile. He's horrible. Statement. Not here to argue about that statement. That's your opinion. And for some of the stuff that he says, it drives me crazy. And I do find it to be vile. And the way that I think he has gone out and explained himself at times has fallen short of what I would like to see him do. But those are statements. Those aren't ideas. What is your idea, Nancy? What is your fresh new idea? Because running against him, and that's the sad thing, in this country, we've gotten to the point where we run against the other side. We never run on our ideas. Politics has become Hollywood. Right? Hollywood's run out of ideas. So when they throw superheroes up, or they remake something, there's very few fresh ideas. And when something fresh comes along, people either damn it because it's different and it's weird, and they don't understand it, so they're scared of it. Or they jump on board, but they change it up enough that they sterilize it, and it ends up looking just like everything else. The Dems are fresh out of ideas. I'm waiting to hear what the new idea is. Bernie was your new idea. But now Bernie's old. And I'm not talking about his age, I'm just talking about, he's kind of old idea. Right? Hillary wasn't a new idea. I'm looking. And the Republicans are in the same boat. But the difference between the Republicans is Trump came along, and for all intents and purposes, he was a new idea. He was out of left field, out of right field, out of center field. He came up under second base. He was a pitcher. He was all of these things. It was totally new. And so you combat your disdain of Trump by saying things like he's disgusting. You make statements, but you don't bring ideas. And you allow him to live rent-free in your head. And I think that's hilarious. And I believe, and this is me, could be wrong here, the more you focus on Trump, the more power you give him, the stronger he's going to be. And my biggest thing when it comes to all of this Mueller investigation, all of these things, is at the end of the day, if nothing comes out of it, and Trump, for all intents and purposes, is exonerated, and there seems to be some stuff in there that does show that the FBI did some stuff that possibly was political in nature for the last administration, that may have given somewhat of an advantage to Hillary. At least that was would have been the appearance of it all, but it didn't come off that way. He now has the moral high ground to stand on, and you've allowed him to live rent-free in your head, and guess what? He's raising that rent. He's going to raise that rent. Yeah. Because whenever I hear people talk about Trump from the left, it's never about, I got some great ideas. And part of that's the media, because they want to know, and they know that Trump's big business. Right? He gets clicks, he gets views, he gets viewership. And the more that you have of those, the more money you can charge. But when you're out there, all I hear them doing is running against something, not running for something. And Nancy Pelosi and all of them, it's the same over and over and over again. What are you going to do different? Where is your new ideas? You're like Hollywood. You're bankrupt of new ideas. You're bankrupt of new ideas. 323-538-2423. At Chad Benson Show is your Twitter. You can tweet along with us. So, I found this to be very interesting. You know, cancer is just awful. But there is, for the ladies, there is something new out there. And for the men, every once in a while, a man will get breast cancer. But there's something new that's going on out there that is taking place, they're talking about today. And it kind of goes along the line with a lot of doctors are looking at. And again, here's fresh new ideas. But it's a fear factor, too, when you hear that big word cancer. And if you live long enough...
I tell you what, I hate that Nancy Pelosi. I hate her. I mean, it's a hate. A powerful hate. Nancy Pelosi is evil as hell. She's crazy-acting, too. She acts like she's out of her mind. She worships the devil and eats babies. That's why her chromosomes are all messed up. She's crazy.